Hi, we're getting ready for our Friday pipe series to start back up. We did a full tuning of the organ yesterday, and unfortunately I didn't have any time to take any video to show how that process works, so we'll do some more of that when we do a touch-up in a few weeks. I did notice one problem this week. I was using the oboe on Sunday, and the tremolo is not working. Now normally the pressure underneath pipes is kept very stable, and you don't have any changes in pressure no matter how many stops you add, ideally, but sometimes we want to vary it a little bit, so we have the tremolo to give us that little extra shake in the pressure. The way we do that is we adjust the pressure of the regulators to change that. So over here in the swell, I noticed that nothing's working. Tremolo's not doing anything at all. So there's actually two different tremolos in that division. There's one downstairs where the reeds are and upstairs where the flue pipes are. So we got to go look and see. Maybe that could be electrical, that could be physical. We got to go find out what's going on. So we're going to go up to the swell chamber and check it out. So we're looking in the doorway of the swell chamber. It is the more cramped of the two chambers here in the front of the church. It's the hardest to get into, and it's got the most stuff crammed into it. Right here at the front we see the reeds. This is the French trumpet, the oboe's right behind it, the English trumpet's back there, and then we have the clarion. So all of these are the reeds on the first chest, and they are fed by that regulator back there, that big box. So let's go take a look and see what's going on. So, this is our regulator. This is a big box full of air. This lid, as you can see, floats up and down. When the air pressure inside is high enough, it lifts this, which has big blocks of weight on it. That's just a brick wrapped in paper. When there's enough air in the box to lift the lid up to the right height, it closes the valve, and we have nice stable pressure. If we want to change the pressure for a tremolo effect, we need to move this up and down. So by adjusting a valve here, I can make a note play. That's the effect we want. So, this device right here is how Reuter accomplishes it. There's a lot of different ways. Theirs is a purely mechanical. So we have a motor that's turning this belt. When the belt turns, this flywheel goes around, and you can see a big weight right there. And that weight going in circles causes this lid to bounce. Now, I'm going to turn the tremolo on. I can see that the motor is spinning, so it's not an electrical problem. It's that this belt is not tight enough to turn the flywheel. That happens sometimes. We've had a lot of really cold weather lately. This is all made out of wood, and as the weather causes the wood to move, dry out, we end up with things moving around, and sure enough, it's pretty loose. So, all I need is a screwdriver. I'm going to pull back as tight as I can on that, and tighten those screws. Now when I turn on the tremolo, looks like it's working. Let's see. That's good. Let's go upstairs and see what's wrong with the one upstairs. The upstairs is also a little harder to get into, as you have to step over these reeds, and you have to go up that ladder, and then that's the floor where we're going to go. Alright, so I've made it underneath the upper swell, and indeed I can see that we've got the exact same problem. The motor is turning, but the belt is not tight enough to actually make the weight spin around. So, same idea, we just want to disconnect the tremolo. Now, same thing, we're just going to loosen those screws a little bit, pull it back to tighten it, tighten it back down, and now turn it back on. Hey. Now that it looks like I got this working, let's turn on a stop and play a note. Lovely mixture trim there. Okay, we're all good. There's a lot of different kinds of tremolos, pneumatic and mechanical. One advantage to these is that they're very easily adjustable. If I want to make it faster, I just turn up the power to the motor, and the motor spins around faster. Slow it down, and the weight swings around a little less. If I want to adjust the depth of the tremolo, I can actually push that weight farther out onto the shaft, and it will spin farther out, giving us more weight going up and down and pushing on the regulator more. What's nice about that is if artists come in and they say, hey, can the tremolo be a little faster, or can the be a little deeper or less even, it's too much, I don't like it, yeah, it's easy enough to come up and adjust. Normally this kind of adjustment only happens maybe once a year and not on every single unit. It's just those little wooden sleds tend to slide back and forth, especially when the weather gets really cold like it's been for the past 2 weeks. We've had nothing but below freezing for a long time. The heat's been running nonstop. We've had a lot of events going on in here, so that causes the wood to dry out and move around a little bit. Part of that's just having a pipe working. Okay, the back of the console, let's see how it sounds. Here's that oboe. It's pretty good, I'll take that. Checking the upper chest. It's very gentle. I might need to speed that one up a little bit, but we'll get it there. The Friday Pipes concerts at Third Baptist Church. We have one this January 19th, Friday at 12:30, and then we've got one on February 16th. Then they start every week, March 9th. That's every Friday at 12:30 p.m. till 1, right here at Third Baptist Church. For more information, visit FridayPipes.com.